What up, guys? Mad Scientist 7A90 here, and it's gonna be my in the lab video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but gonna do 3 topics, back to normal, not 5, just 3 on this one. Was gonna be 5, but I got my my Brodus Clay rant out of the way and some other stuff. I was gonna talk about Jericho, but that'll be another time. The man hasn't even spoke yet. We'll figure it out. I don't want to go jump to conclusions on Jericho until I figure out what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna do the 3 topics here. First topic I'm gonna talk about is my boy D. Bryan. Finally going to be doing something here, show a little character, show a little, heelish tactics. For some of you who know, who watched Ring of Honor back in the past, he played that heel character, that character where he thought he was the shit, and he's basically doing the same thing here. He thinks he's the shit. He thinks he can beat everybody. He celebrates every time he wins a match, even if it's a small, big guy, little guy, whatever. It's pretty good. I like it. I like the idea behind it. I think, and I was really bitching and complaining about Daniel Bryan being the World Heavyweight Champion for a while and just still not getting over, just being the champion and having to roll up Cody Rhodes on Raw, roll up Cody Rhodes and then act like he got the big victory. He's the World Heavyweight Champion. Cody Rhodes is the Intercontinental Champion. But that really showed the start of him possibly turning heel. Obviously, I guess they're going to keep, Big Show face, possibly throw Mark Henry in here. Originally I was like, man, I really, going to the Royal Rumble, I'm like, man, I really don't want to see Daniel Bryan versus the Big Show. But what I saw on SmackDown from their match, it was pretty entertaining. Daniel Bryan doing the stuff he was doing. The one thing I credit Daniel Bryan for, and some of you guys know this, Daniel Bryan is such a great worker, and he's such a great worker working with big guys. Just the Takeshi Morishima feud in Ring of Honor, just working with big guys like Joe. Joe's a freaking beast. It doesn't matter who he works with. Well, he used to be, but that's another story. But I mean, Daniel Bryan does a good job working with big guys, and I'm not too worried about him wrestling Big Show at Rumble if that's what happens. I would like to see him wrestle somebody else, but I think it's going to be okay, and I think he can pull a good match out of this. And definitely, if he's playing this heel character and he's doing this, his match against Big Show, he got the most offense I've ever seen him get in on any top level talent ever. Like, I don't know if that's Big Show's doing. I don't know if that's the character he's playing. I know Big Show has definitely been adamant about getting Daniel Bryan over as a main eventer. So I mean, it could be just Big Show be willing to let Daniel Bryan get some offense in and do some good stuff, because obviously his matches against Mark Henry just destroyed Daniel Bryan and made him look bad. But I'm really digging this heel turn, possibly really slow heel turn from Daniel Bryan, basically in his own mind thinking, okay, I'm the shit. I'm gonna play this character where I know I'm the shit. I'm just gonna continue. If you saw a segment he did with AJ and Alicia Fox, was great when he did this stuff with Big Show on SmackDown, where he had his hand on his, get your arm off me. Like, it was really well done. The match he had was really well done. He nonchalantly got shoved and got DQ'd and pretended like it was still good, and I thought the setup was well. So I'm looking forward to Daniel Bryan turning heel here. I think that's one thing with a lot of guys. If they're getting stale, you flip heel face. That's always a good thing about wrestling, is you can flip heel face. And I think this is going to be a smart move for WWE to flip Daniel Bryan heel and really show what all us Ring of Honor fans, have seen in the past. In 2006, 2007, when he played that heel character, against Nigel McGuinness, and did such a great job. Was very, very good, and quite possibly the best, greatest Ring of Honor champion ever with his run and the way he played that heel character. So that's my thoughts on Daniel Bryan. Can't wait to see the continuance of him building up this heel character, and can't wait to see him live at Royal Rumble, no matter who he's in the ring with, because Daniel Bryan's the man. He's definitely. If they give him the time, he can definitely be the best wrestler in the whole company, match quality wise, if they really give him the time. So next topic here, I'm gonna go topic dose. Big topic, because I'm such a huge fan. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't talk about this otherwise, but I'm pretty huge fan of this guy, and I really wanted to speak on this. And that's Chris Hero resigning with Ring of Honor. As a fan of Chris Hero, seeing everything he's done on the Indies, him not making WWE is real disappointing, and not getting that shot to really show what he can do, because he's such an amazing athlete for how big he is, and you know, he makes just all the guys that look his size just look like bitches. You know, he makes those guys like Wade Barrett and just all those guys that literally look the same size as him just look like fucking idiots. And it's so crazy. But he signed with Ring of Honor, so I'm glad to see that he's going to be back wrestling. I'll be able to watch him still. He did that hiatus for a while. He was gone for a couple months, and I had to get my hero fixed, because he's definitely my favorite wrestler in the entire world. And you know, it's interesting to see. He did the thing with PWG where he didn't really do a retirement speech. He just kind of did a speech where, you know, I'm not going to be back at PWG for a while. I'm going to take some time off from PWG. So he's going to be wrestling that spot in Ring of Honor. You know, I definitely think it's the year that either him or Kevin Steen deserve to get that world title win, because I think Chris Hero is a loyal guy, and he deserves that main event push. And Chris Hero, oh my God, Chris Hero is a Ring of Honor champion, will, you know, provide some of the most unique matches. Everyone's bitching and complaining about Davey Richards and having the same match over and over and over in Ring of Honor in the main event scene. You put Chris Hero in the main event, and no matter who he's in the ring with, he adapts to their style. He can pull a different match out of everybody every time he wrestles. You know, and it's crazy, because from 2011, the stuff he did in 2011, you can look at his match he had against Edwards, then you can go look at the match he had against Sekimoto, then you look at the match he had against Kenta, and then the tag matches. A lot of these matches are completely, and then matches he had against Claudio and PWG, they're just all different matches. You're going to see a different thing from Hero each time, and it's going to be good. So that is just one of the biggest moves for Ring of Honor is signing Chris Hero back. Definitely put him in that singles role right now. I think he definitely deserves that top level main event push. I know Kevin Steen's really hitting it hard right now, but I would love to see, you know, maybe Hero play that face and Steen maybe play that heel, even though Steen's way over as a heel anyway. But, you know, I definitely see Hero get that main event push and really do some great stuff in Ring of Honor this year. I really don't want to see what happened to El Generico in 2011 happen to Chris Hero, where he kind of just, you know, faded into the background and kind of just was getting people over. I really want to see Chris Hero get his due. I think this guy deserves to be the Ring of Honor champion, no doubt in my mind. So, you know, Chris Hero re-signing with Ring of Honor, finally getting back in there with them. I believe at the Homecoming show in Philly, he's going to be facing Michael Elgin, which is a match I've been looking forward to. One of the most entertaining guys in Ring of Honor right now, Michael Elgin, with Hero. So I'm definitely looking forward to possibly catching that. So, yeah, that's Chris Hero resigning. Let me know what you guys think about that. Number 3, last topic. You know, man, every time I do these in the lab videos, I try to really split up the topics and do different things. This last topic is going to be about TNA. You know, TNA is kind of stuck in a rut right now. They're stuck. The best way for me to really describe what I think of TNA right now is they're like a giant truck, right? Okay, and they're out in, you know, a field, and it's wet, and they got stuck in the mud, and they're just revving their engine, and they're just spinning their tires, and they're just digging a hole deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into the ground, and they can't get out of it. And, you know, every once in a while they'll have somebody come along and they'll push them, and they'll get a little bit ahead, and then they'll get stuck again, and then they'll get stuck again, and then they'll get stuck again, and then they'll do something good, and then they'll do something shitty, and then they'll do something entertaining, and then they'll do something shitty. You know, case in point, you know, Genesis, I thought they would try to do, you know, start off the year correct. I mean, just the booking for these shows are just not good. Oh man, I don't know why they had to put a cage, Madison Rayne in a cage over, like, in the ring for the Gail Kim Mickie James match, which had a terrible booking finish with the brass knucks. And then, oh man, the Jeff Hardy Rude match was actually a quality match. I really got the feeling that Jeff Hardy could have won again, and I think that would have definitely been a really horrible move. But good thing to see Rude retain. Finally got, you know, Angle winning here. You know, got the two matches, or one match apiece, and the rubber match, the last match. So I mean, the X Division's just dead. I mean, they're really stuck in a rut. They really, really are, and you know, it's hard to say if they'll ever get out of this hole that they're in. You know, I was on the IWR show and we were talking. We did the review of Genesis, and it was said that it's good. Well, when you see Robert Roode in the next 5 years, he's going to be, the mega star in wrestling, and he's going to be huge and blah blah blah. And you guys, he'll be everywhere, and everyone will know his name, and I said, if they last 5 more years, and I know that they meant, just anywhere in wrestling, Robert Roode, but I was thinking, TNA, is it going to last 5 more years? Is it really going to just like go that long? Because I mean, the way they're stuck right now, it's just nothing's any good. I mean, their best characters are on the sideline doing shit feuds. Their top talent is being wasted. The good wrestling ability talent is being wasted. TNA used to be the alternative to WWE. They used to have those high-paced, high-impact type wrestling matches, and have the six-sided ring and be different. TNA now, TNA Impact Wrestling now is basically a WCW light, pretty much a garbage disposal for WWE wrestlers, guys who just get shipped out and then go there. Some people leave and go there by choice or whatever, but to me, it just seems like they're really in a rough patch. I'm gonna give them 2012. I'm such a huge wrestling fan of everything. There's so much great talent in Ring of Honor, and not Ring of Honor, and TNA, that it kills me to not watch their product and see guys that I really like. And I'm gonna give them 2012. I'm gonna give them, I'm a little bit more, I can work with them a little bit more than some people. Some people are just completely done with TNA. I'm gonna give them 2012, and it's really gonna be it. People are always bitching and complaining and saying, I'm done with TNA, I'm done with this, I'm done with that, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to give them this year. 2012, and that's it. I mean, I'm ready to see the Storm Roode feud that was set up. That's not going to be going on now. Aries needs some competition. Crimson and Morgan, just two no-character dudes just put together. I mean, the Pope, what's he doing? Just losing to just Devon. I don't know. The women's division is great. The women's division is great. They have a stacked women's roster, but they're doing really shitty booking. So I don't know. I don't really know what to do. They're in a rut. They're stuck, and I don't know if they're gonna get out of it. So let me know what you guys think of these topics. D. Bryan turning heel. Hero, my boy Chris Hero, re-signed with Ring of Honor, and TNA stuck in a rut. If they're ever gonna get out, who knows. So that's my topic. Make sure you check out my Brodus Clay rant on his gimmick. I put up, and I was gonna review Wrestle Kingdom 6 and put it on this channel, but I did it with MVP Shear on the RSTS Express Wrestling channel. So I'll link that down there too. Really funny video, an idea, a concept we had for a rating system for it was just a funny idea we had, and definitely check that out. It's really, really good stuff. So, like I said, I'm the Mad Scientist. Guys, out of here. Check those videos out, and peace.